But to piggyback on what you're saying, Kevin, you raised your children how our parents raised us, right? We all had chores. I could wash clothes at 8. If I didn't wash the clothes on a certain day, and if they weren't ready on a certain day, I couldn't go outside. Right? So there's a negotiation of me starting to understand what my responsibilities look like. And Benji and I were talking a little bit earlier about this older sibling complex. I've got older sibling complex because a lot of the responsibilities of my younger siblings started to fall on me. So I couldn't go outside and hoop or play kickball or do all these other things until my sisters were ready, or until they had eaten, or until we had cleaned up and all these other things. But the irony of all that is I lost my dad at a very early age. And I changed the role. I became the father too, and then one day you wake up and they no longer need you anymore, and it's like, why are you in my business? I'm like, wait a minute, I've been in the business. I've been in business for 20, 25 years, and now you're telling me to get about my business. And I think this is beautiful, because this question of when you let go is an impossible question. Right? You never fully let go. Right? We don't want our kids to fail. We want them to flourish. We don't want them to repeat any of the mistakes, or I'm gonna call them failure space, because I've failed a lot, man. And sometimes, but as an adult, right? Not as a child. And when you have to stand back up, standing back up is very difficult. I mean, I've shed a lot of tears on some things that I felt like it was the right decision. I was taking all the right steps from a due diligence perspective, and then it implodes on me. It becomes a catastrophe. You feel me? And you just have to learn from that. And I think the thing that we have to continue to do in this life, and we do it with each other all the time, we got to give each other grace. You know, sometimes when you do something to me, I need to step back and say, was this really about me? Right. Or is this individual that I really love and care about, are they going through something? Got you. Because if I show you empathy and come to you and give you a hug and say, what's going on? Do you need me? Should we talk about this? Then we really start to have a deepening of our interpersonal relationship with each other. And I think that's what it is, right? The role has to shift, and we don't necessarily ever lose our role as parents, but we got to be a friend to them, a consultant, a confidant, and say, I love what you did, but I personally would have probably done it this way. And so, you know, to determine how it shakes out, right? Right. So we become an advisor. We really do. We become an advisor. The foundational elements are there. Like that's the childhood and the chores and getting up on time, making practice on time, doing your homework, coming home, cleaning your